Hi, this is Andrew. I'm doing something slightly different today. If you've been following my videos, you'll know I'm playing the 1991 real-time strategy game Supremacy, also known as Overlord, and I've got a goal of winning the game on its hardest level in less than an hour of real time. So working towards that goal, I'm currently playing with what kids call, well, my kids anyway, call tool assist. I've modified the game code so that some of the random things that happen, basically the random planet types, come out the way I want them to. And with this, I've managed to beat 1 hour a couple of times. So I'm basically practicing on this to be able to reliably do that. And I've posted at least one of those runs that went well. Today I'm actually going to post one that went badly because I think that's interesting for a few reasons. One is that you don't really understand what I'm doing correctly unless you know what I could be doing wrong. I mean, that's an interesting thing. It's like you can't understand a sport if you only ever see professionals playing it. You actually have to. That's why I don't understand basketball, for instance, because I've never played it or seen it played by people who aren't very, very good at it. So I can't tell, what's difficult, what isn't, that kind of stuff. So I'll show what I'm doing wrong. And it's actually quite interesting from a game design point because what I got wrong, what I got fooled by, was a really, really simple piece of game design that ends up looking a lot more complex than it is. It's the illusion that the game creates is really quite clever. It's not a new thing. It's something I've mentioned in some of my other videos, but I go talk about a lot of things in these videos, and you wouldn't necessarily take it all in again, particularly if you haven't played the game itself, and with this quirk being quite effective. So I'm going to focus on that point, and I'll explain the game logic, and I'll go right down even to showing the code. So this playthrough has a live commentary that I was doing while I was playing it. You'll hear that, but it's actually wrong in a few places, including the mistake that cost me 20 minutes. So you'll hear my live commentary, but I will then pause it and do the recap commentary and correct the errors that are in the live commentary so you understand what's actually happening in the game. Still using my cheat version so I know what type of planets I'm going to get. Let's go. That's at 25 seconds in. Resources are very good, so there's no excuses there for not getting the time. First planet formatting. Cache looks a little on the low side, but not a problem. Although when you start with more minerals, you also start with more energy. You actually need to add extra energy because I'm going to be building more ships earlier, so I'm going to need more energy to do that. Population average, food a bit low. Keep that where it is. Food here is fine. There's my first mining station. As usual, don't crew it yet. I've only got 3,000 civilians. Let's let the population grow. I do need to make sure I kind of efficiently gather some taxes fairly early, which paradoxically you do by not taxing, right? So I'm going to hold the tax at 0. I want the population up to 9,000 5,000 with extra resources. That also comes with extra food, which means really I can get more taxes in this early phase. I can let the population go higher and let it stay higher for a bit longer. And also I know that, as soon as I do get money in, I'm going to be able to get farming stations down on Starbase. So, yeah, 29 days in, population's 5,000. I can crew this now. Let's get that on the planet. I notice I'm just short of being able to buy 6 mining stations, but of course I don't want 6 mining stations. I want another 3, and I want loads of farming stations. So I've got enough there already for 3 mining stations and 3 farming stations, which means we'll soon be getting stuff together. This is the quietest bit of the game, just waiting for the population to grow. If you tax, to get a bit of cash in at this stage, the population just grows so much more slowly. So, say I've got minerals for 6 more ships, I've got energy for 5 more. Very little food here, not that it matters at all. Not going to feed anyone on this planet. Right, this is now late. Let's bang that all the way up to 95, say. It could be 100. I won't pick 95. Yeah, food supply is going down quite fast now, but I've just about already got... The tax comes in so fast at this point. But even with the minerals I've got, the first priority is getting more. So that goes to planet 2. The next one also goes to planet 2. Throw the station over planet 2, so these 2 have energy. Looking good. And I should have enough for the 3rd one. Yeah, let's go for it. I tend to split in by this point, put in one of the farming stations, but I know I can get to that. I know I'm not going to run out of minerals before I've got the farming stations I need on Starbase. So we can go from there to here. No, wrong way. That's the farming station. I need to check the population of the tax. Population 10,000 and only just starting to drop. Food's at 1,500. This is all good. Should have enough for a 2nd, if not a 3rd, yeah. It's dinging various stuff up. Maybe we got planet 3. So, very little food here, so that is more of a problem because I don't have the minerals yet to build so terraform first. Yeah, I don't have the minerals yet to build the first farming station for the planet. Right, so that's now coming down to where I want it. Food is still actually fine on Starbase. Maybe I can be sneaky and send that one to planet 3. Got 1,300 food here. 2 already. Let's do that. Let's do that. Yeah, I think this makes total sense. Let's put that on planet 3 with some energy. get planet 3 quickly up towards, because it's so low on food. So it's a jungle planet, so this by itself is producing enough food for 50, 6, 7 or 8,000, I think. So that's cool. But now Starbase is still short, that's the flaw. I've only got 260 minerals, but I should already have, I've got 750 on. Wow. Well, where's all the time gone? I've got so many so early. That's not what I expected. But it's awesome, right? So, yeah, recent games I've been using Battleship to pull in cargo early, but I already have more minerals on Planet 2 than I can carry on a battleship. All complete. So that sorts out. Oh my god, I never recruited any troops. I am very late doing this. How did I forget that? So these things all happen at the same time. I should have been recruiting the troops a full year ago. I think I may even have to put some less than fully trained ones out on Planet 3. That's looking nice. So it's time for Planet 1, since I've now got all these minerals. I thought I had more than that. What's happened here? Have I not even unloaded yet? No, I have. I'm confused. I thought I had like 1,000 minerals. What did I do with the rest? Oh yes, I was short one on Starbase. That's alright. Silly. Okay, everything's under control. Did I get a solar station out? No. So Planet 1 now has a growing population. Now it can only support 3,000 with that one farming station. I need to get this up towards 5,000 and I need to get it defended. So I need a battleship, which I nearly have minerals for. But obviously I can start picking up more stuff from Planet 2. Already got nearly 600. It feels like time's going too fast. Am I behind where I should be? Don't think so, except on the whole training thing, which is a silly mistake. Okay, let's what do? Do we put a... I'm actually tempted. No, let's get it out to Planet 3. Let's get it out to Planet 3. Next one goes to Starbase itself, I think. Cargo ship. Yeah. Did build a battleship, right? No, I didn't. Okay. Oh yes, I didn't have the minerals, that's right. But I do now. Yeah. Population's too low on Starbase. You're at 40%. Okay, there's the huge electrical storm, so... No, so again, having all 4 planets with equipment on at that point is very good. Oh, that's a huge one. Got that wrong. That's all good. Got cash now for 2 units to get to planet 3. That's too high, too high. No, it's not, because I've got 2 machines here now. That's fine. It can get up to about double what it's at. So that's fine. But, where are we? Late 2012. I'm going to let it get to 60. I'm going to put a unit on just as an early warning. Yeah, as a rule, I never ever do this. I never commission units that aren't fully trained, but because I forgot to train them in time. Just risking losing the planet if I don't. Not even going to up the no, less fuel here. Do I need the minerals? I want the energy. So, you know, as soon as I get attacked, I can get some more units, and they'll be more trained than the one that's out there as a kind of picket. Oh, and I should have loads of minerals now on planet 2. Indeed, I have 1,000. So, first one goes to Starbase itself, which therefore needs a lower tax rate because I want to get the population up. Next one is another mining station. Because I want to start putting mining stations out on planet 4, but we'll drop it first on planet 2. Let it contribute and just then shortly send it out to planet 4. So that now that's 280, and that's, yeah, down to 180. That's now at 9,000, but should be getting up to 12. That is at 13, that's getting close. That's at 1,600, which is low, it should be at 3,000. Do you want to keep these coming? I think this is still going very well. Again, the high starting resources are a big benefit. I haven't added that to the cheat. I could make it start with a higher than average amount of resources, but yeah, there's actually nothing more important at this point. Let's just keep this moving. Let's just take a bit of energy. Up to 10,000 on Starbase. Oh, on my... Can I actually reinforce with decent troops now? Whoops, wrong way. Yes. I'm lucky not to have been attacked yet, I think. But where's battle 1? No, it's so early. We wouldn't expect to be attacked just yet. Probably, possibly fairly soon, but not yet. But having a little spare food on Planet 3 comes in really useful later in the game. That's why I unloaded a little bit of my cargo. And this should have, again, another 1,000 minerals. It's coming so fast, it's awesome. Not worth bothering about. Ah, and there's the attack, I think. But I was ready for it. Yeah, just in time. Because that one undertrained unit would not have lasted long. Let's be sure of that. I would have been desperately trying to get reinforcements out to it. So, what's the population on Planet 3? With 3 it can go all the way. Meanwhile, I've got a mining station that needs to land. Population is 18,000. That's cool. Need it to double. Population here is 3,500, so that needs a second one urgently. Which by luck I have right here. How far am I? I'm still 2 years from hybrid food, but that's just a sign of how well things are going. I've got population growing on the planet, so that is growing nicely. That is growing nicely. That is too high, in fact. We should put some, I sent some energy to Planet 4 just to get it started, but I can now give it some more. It's out of food, that's good. Starbase is 1.7. I think the next commissioning of troops is going to be fully equipped. I'm short of trained troops still. But that's lucky because I've overpopulation here. So, with these reducing population by going into here, then now I have enough food on Starbase to support that population. How's the battle going? Should be fine. Yep. And I've got enough, yeah. 40 there, 15,000 there. That is getting up to where it should be. That is up to where it should be. So it's getting to be time to start launching first aggressive actions. But let's just first. Oh, that. What's going on here? Okay. 2,000 minerals. So planet 1 needs a couple more. Let's only have enough for one. Planet 3 has all it needs. Planet 1 has, what, 2 I think at the moment. Starbase has 4. Planet 1 and Starbase need 5 each in the long run. Yeah, so that's up to 3 now. So I need another 3 total, and that is now, yeah, still would be losing food without that. This is good. And, yeah. Keep these coming. 5 and 6. That's probably a planet. Just that's an attack. That's annoying. I probably need to defend that. Yeah, that's I do need to defend. I was hoping those two platoons could attack, but they need to be reinforcements for Planet 3. The next 2 can attack, which I don't quite have the cash for anyway. Starbase needs a little more people. Planet 1 needs to get up towards 9,000, which is good. Yeah, everything's under control there. That's what 1 needs to land. Oh, yeah, okay. I left its cargo bay full. I'm really going to leave those there. That may turn out to be a mistake. But I'm not. I haven't even finished training the troops. The first batch of troops. There's no need to bring home more at this stage. So I need another 200. I've got the cash. Now we attack. 7 and 8 are outbound. Cargo 1 can pick up. That's practically all the minerals I need, I think. Very close. Cargo 1 is still outbound. Cargo 1's inbound. Reasonable amount of fuel on Starbase, a little more would hurt. Battle 1 is still outbound. Farming 11 has to go to Planet 1. I must be fairly close to hybrid food by now. Still 40 days. So Planet 1 can now support 12,000. Battle 1 should be ready to refuel. Should be plenty of fuel here. Battle 1, and yes, that's always a good. Battle 1 can't go where he's going because the planet's not terraformed yet. Starbase is slightly overpopulation for the food supply, but I'm about to increase the food supply. So, actually, before what's the tax rate? Tax rate should be at 39. Yeah, that's okay, I'll leave it there. I'll get 1 more here for Starbase, so I still need 1 or 2 more for Planet 1. I think just 1 more. Finish the training. So maybe I should have brought 1 and 2 back from Planet 3, but I'm not convinced. Battle 1 is in orbit. I thought... oh yes, I haven't sent it out because there's nowhere to send it to. Idiot, I knew that. And I've got enough for another 2. Planet 3 is strong, so we'll take the next 2. 9 and 10. Take... oh, I need another battleship. I suppose I could have just gone to the next one, but that's not volcanic with the hack I did. Actually, not true. The hack I made makes every planet that is terraformed by the enemy into a volcanic planet. I'd just forgotten that at this point. There it is, Piquez. Battle 2 is already here. So these 4 are coming home. Battle 1 is outbound 6 days. So order on my starbase has 5, planet 1 has 4. And we're close to hybrid food. So I actually want tax rates. Oh shit, starbase is almost out of food. That's ooh. It should be making enough, right, for what it's got. Near enough. 102. 100. It's losing 2 a turn. Whoa, nearly blew that. And that's hybrid food. So now I can drop the tax rate on starbase, but doing it just a little early, that's where I went wrong last time. First, second, third, fourth all need retraining. That's more urgent, because that could end up being critical path. First, second, third, fourth. Now taxes. Starbase can drop. Oh, don't tell me it ran out of food. No, it didn't. I just whacked the tax rate high. That's good. Yeah, that's at 30,000 anyway. But it was gradually lowering down. This important has to not rise above 5,000 population. Oh, it's got 2 mining stations on it. That's almost too many. 600 energy, so it will last for 5 years like this. I can always bring some more energy out. So battle 1 is there. Dump the fuel, that matters very much. Grab some minerals, not that I really need them. Bring my troops back. I'm not going to terraform any more planets because I need the ship slots, so I'm going to trash my atmosphere processor very soon. So battle 1 is on its way back, battle 2 is ready to go out, and probably if I can raise 400,000 I can actually start taking stuff to enemy base straight away. Nearly there, yeah. 1, 2, 3, just short. It's just short. Planet 1 is at 30,000, that's cool. Planet 300 attack, but I've got troops already on the way. That's perfect, yes, because battle 1 is on its way back with troops. Battle 2 is, I only need a few more credits for battle 2 is outbound to enemy base. So Atmos 1 just needs to be scrapped. I still one farm. I still need one more farming station on planet 1, I think. But definitely this has to be a battleship because it's going in the first ship slot. And I can't put a farming station there, it causes extra complications. I would like a little more fuel on Starbase. Battle 1 is inbound with reinforcements. That's what the extra fuel was for. Let's do this once more. Battle 2 is outbound with attackers. Wait, actually, since I have 2... Oh, I should have brought some energy, I forgot. Never mind. 3 still under attack, but that's not a problem, I just reinforced it. Let's get these 2 into training, 5th and 6th. Starbase is at 30,000 population. Means its probably tax rate is too low. Yeah, PKs is fine. So it's all about cash now. That's all I'm waiting for. I've nearly got enough for the next. Although I do also, yes, I do want. So this is where things start to go wrong. I'm pausing it here. You can see on the screen, and the live commentary I made doesn't even mention what I'm doing here. I've landed one of my solar satellites, and I'm right now in the process of scrapping it. Now that's perfectly sensible. I created 9 solar satellites at the beginning of the game to generate energy to build all my farming stations. I'm pretty much done with that now, and I'm going to need the ship slots, because you can only have 32 ships. So one of my solar satellites, I've brought it down and I've scrapped it. But that leaves a gap, and in this game, all the solar satellites were built before any of the farming stations. So this creates a gap in the in-memory array in the code of ship data, my ship data. And that gap is before my first farming station. So this is where things have started to go wrong. One more farming station. Let's get it now while I can. Put that on planet 1. Actually, at this speed, that may not be necessary. Notice that farming 13, the new farming station, is now the first farming station in the list of ships, before the 4 mining stations and farming 1. Because I have enough while I'm in hybrid food. By the time my first farming station is now working on the surface of planet 1. Food runs out. I should be close enough to winning that what I've got over may be enough, but who knows. So 15th. Yeah, 16th. 17th. 18th. Send that out on battle 3. Is battle 3 equipped? Yes it is, ready to go. Battle 2 should be over. Because nothing holding there. 400 energy here. 2 enemy base. And I need to scrap another of these. Buy another cargo ship. No, battleship. Oh yeah, I've got fuel on the way, I believe. Fuel is low here, right there, down to 5,000. Which is why, here's that. some way to another 400,000 halfway. 5 star. Battle 2 is at enemy base. Battle 3, it's got a way to go. 3's there already. So what I forgot, oh, I've got fuel. Let's lose half the fuel. Take a bit of extra energy just to keep things going out there. Okay, that's ready to go. I believe I have enough for the next 2 here. Not quite. 21. 22, that's another attack on Planet 3, I believe. It was not an attack on Planet 3, which is defended. If you look at the clock, it says the date is 41, but at the point where I was attacked, the date was 40. 40 is divisible by 8, or in programmer terms, the lowest 3 bits of the number are 0. What you see on the screen is the code for selecting a planet to attack. The first 4 lines check if the system size variable is 0 or 1, which are on the lowest 2 difficulty levels. On the highest 2 difficulty levels, it goes on to the last 5 lines on the screen, which loads the date into the BX register, logic bitwise and that register with 7, which is 0111 binary, and if the result is not 0, jumps elsewhere to do something different. If the result is 0, such as on day 40, it loads BX with 7, which is the code for a farming station, and it jumps to look for ship. Look for ship iterates through the array of ship objects, pointing with the SI register, and it checks 2 things for each ship. First, at address EB52, is the ship of the type specified in the BL register, which is 7 in this case, and second, is the ship active. If either of these fail, it goes to the next ship. The first time it finds a ship that is a farming station and active, it jumps out of the loop to check not starbase. This gets the planet that the ship is on in the BL register from offset hex to 1 and compares that pointer to the pointer to starbase. If the ship is on starbase, then it jumps to no selection, which sets a flag to FF hex and returns, and in that case there will be no attack that day. But today, day 40, farming 13 is the 10th ship in the array before all of the other farming stations, and it is active, and it is on planet 1, not starbase. So this subroutine returns with SI pointing at planet 1, and I lose the planet. This is what I think is so clever. We're looking at incredibly simple code. I've shown about 100 bytes of machine code. But that's enough to create the illusion that something really complicated is going on. The order of the ships on the ship screen seems like something irrelevant, so you wouldn't easily guess that that's what's driving events. Active farming stations, generally you wouldn't move, so Planet 1 now will keep being attacked until it's lost, or something else changes, later in the game. So what happens is you start to imagine the strategies that Rawn is following. In this game, he's chosen, for some reason, to concentrate his attacks on Planet 1. If you haven't spent weeks studying the code, you'll be wondering how that happened. Fortunately, I am too smart for that. Oh shit, how did that happen? That was unlucky, right? Planet 3 should have been attacked. Just no enemy there, hasn't been for ages. That was just really unlucky. Oh dear. Can I do without Planet 3 at Planet 1? I really don't think so. I need that cash. Battle 1 is on Starbase. I wasn't able to figure out what had been going on here, of course, in part because Farming 13 is now gone, so I can't see that that was there and that came before Farming 1. Alright, so battle 1. So this is blown. I don't think there's any chance now. Of doing it in a fast time. That was really unlucky. There is a chance, right? Those troops that attacked Planet 1 should have attacked Planet 3. There's a confluence of coincidences that has to happen for this. It has to break the limit of available strength on enemy base in between deciding whether to attack Planet 3 or deciding whether to attack a random planet. And then it has to attack a random planet that actually matters. I'm still assuming there that my first farming station was actually on Starbase, when really it was on Planet 1. Without Planet 1, I'm not getting cash in at the rate I need. Oh, also, I'm going to need to ship those more resources. Here you can see that farming 14 inevitably has taken the space that farming 13 was in before, so is once again the first farming station. It doesn't make sense, to protect against that. It's so unlikely. Again, the wrong theory on why Planet 1 was attacked. That's energy now. I don't know why I brought him back. Yeah, I guess it's right. So the issue is I'm still not, I don't have the population. Okay, so no, that's makes sense. That's So I can get the population back up on Starbase in no time. Meanwhile, I can give this one a big head start. And I've got 600 energy here, which is useful. not attacking again. Why is it attacking again? No. Yes. Why on earth is it attacking? Something's gone wrong here. It should not be attacking. What have I done? First farming station is farming 14. The penny's dropped now, and I realise farming 14 is the problem. So as soon as it's taken off the planet's surface, it becomes inactive, and that solves the problem. Now I'm just going to fly it back to Starbase so that it can work there, because Starbase never gets attacked while you have any other planets. Okay, so it wasn't bad luck, it was stupidity. I thought I was being sensible, and I messed up. Yeah, so it's out of hand now. Battle 4 should be doing fine. Taxes should be late with that. Battle 2's in position. Oh, what am I waiting for? Yeah, so that farming 14 has to land here and swap for a different one. It's as simple as that. Farming 14 is the first farming station in ship slots, and therefore whichever city, whichever planet it's operating on is an attack target. So it was bad luck. It was bad luck the first time, but I messed up after that. That makes sense. It wasn't until after the game finished, when I looked at the video, that I saw that no, farming 13 was already making Planet 1 an attack target the first time. 2 dead units. I think I'm... Yeah, now it's attacking Planet 3 as God intended. What I'm talking about here is this bit of code. The attack happened on day 26 of the year, meaning that those 3 bits of the day were 2. On day 2, if it considers attacking, this is the mechanism it uses. It looks for the furthest planet from Starbase that has a population of 5,000 or above and attacks that. That's the only attack mechanism that I can't disable, because I have to have some planets with population of over 5,000. So my strategy is to disable the mechanisms of attacking based on a farming station or a mining station, so that all the attacks happen on the same planet, which means I only have to defend one planet and I have much easier time managing my troops. So that's what's happening here. What I expect to happen, my planet that has a population of over 5,000 gets attacked every time. Actually, no, it needs another 2 or 3, right? Don't have time now. That's all 1. So the game goes on for another 35 minutes, and eventually I win it, well outside of my time target. I still have to recover from having lost the income from Planet 1 for that length of time. So you can watch it if you want, but I've really made my point here that a very simple bit of game design that chooses a strategy based on something that I've done, but which I wouldn't think of as being something that drives enemy strategy, but basically filling in a gap in the ship list with a farming station after having got rid of a solar station, would make a player imagine that there's a whole lot more thinking and strategy coming from the enemy in this game than is actually the case. That you can tell when you're playing that there's some kind of underlying logic to what's going on, that it's not just random, but you can't tell what that logic is. And even with my deep knowledge from having reverse engineered the game code, I still managed to fool myself into thinking that something else was going on other than those 100 bytes of 8086 machine code that were driving the enemy strategy. Alright, so now I'm out of hybrid food already. Starbase should be fine. Huon is way short of food for this. Lost no time. So actually, take actually that's a mistake. I should have just gone straight to planet 3, which has the spare food. So I never do this. This is just a mess. About there. Just about there. Will planet 1 last long enough for me to even do this? Okay, so if I run out of food on planet 1, I'm not going to be able to commission all these troops. I won't have the money. So I've got practically no useful troops commissioned at the moment. So, oh, I have some on planet 3. I need 2 million credits. I need 2 million credits for this attack. And I'm not going to get them without planet 1. That's battle 1, that's not what I'm looking for. Fuck. Yeah, planet 3 has some spare fuel. This does not have spare fuel. Food's okay here. Population is down quite a bit. Food is okay. It's still, yeah, I still need population to keep coming down. Keep the training coming. Nearly done. 1.3 million. Gotta get ships home. That doesn't take that long with all the fuel in position. So everyone is now in training. I've got a bunch of units already trained, so that one. Is that the only one? No. Okay, mostly done. Extra fuel, so more extra fuel. That's going outbound. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Don't have enough fuel. Vessel 2 has to get home. Vessel 3 has to get home. Let's get home. It's 3,000 food. Vessel 2 is this way. Vessel 1 is outbound. No, it's not because you ran out of fuel. No, it's outbound. So you don't even need all of these now. Hardly need any of them. That gives me my ship slots for the last attack. Close on way to 2 million. 1.5. Plenty food. Food's dropping a little, but not too fast. Vessel 1's outbound. No, let's get these. Battle 2's inbound. These minerals are pointless. Waste of time. Battle 3's inbound. Battle 4. Cargo 1. Battle 1 outbound. Battle 2 inbound. I've got more cargo slots than I need because I did replace only 1.5 with enough cash for 15 units. And they're nearly trained. There's some gaps in there. 2 is home. 3 is home. 4 is not quite home. Should be ready to go. 5-star, 100%, 2, 3. What did you realize this? 2 is up. Is up. It's 2. Bounce 3. 4. 5. Generally more careful than that and load the strongest units, unload the strongest units first, but I'm not sure if being quicker isn't just better. Battle 6. So what have I got there? That is not winning. That is not even nearly winning. But Battle 6 isn't. Battle 6 only has 3 troops. I think I may have blown this. Should have stopped for the last one off Planet 1. I don't think that's winning. It's close. I don't think that's winning. It's close. It's not quite there. I'm not at 2-1. Not quite, and it's staying the same. Still not 2-1. It will hit 2-1, but when the numbers of troops get low, the rounding up of the casualties swings it his way. It's still not quite 2-1. I've only got one more platoon to send. I should just scrap this and buy a new one. Don't even need to scrap it, just buy a new one. It's not even going to make a difference. But well into 2023 anyway. Food's going to be running out of Planet 1. Actually, it's not. I've got 2,000 too many people, 600 food, and 1,000,000 credits. Down. Catch for 12. It is interesting that the attack failed. It was close. I was probably... So what happened? I was one platoon short because it was on planet 1. I had 4 platoons that were around half strength, which is normal. I had 4 platoons that were about 90 to 95% trained. Those are three small things, but between them, it's difference between winning the battle and losing it. Now, I took, enemy base down really low, down to not much at all. So it is going to be very weak, relatively. I think, 20 troops will certainly be enough. 16 might be enough. I wonder what that ding was. There are more things that happen. There are natural disasters and stuff. No, ran out of food on Starbase. That's a shame. So I've got money for about 14, 15. 126 food. 123 food. Yeah, so that planet 1 is kind of stable. Okay, I've got money for 17. 17 or 18, that's, I would say, enough. So I've got to get the ships all back. Battle 3 is at Starbase. Battle 4, that's another leg to do. Battle 5, another leg to do. Battle 6, that's a long way to go. And Battle 7 is surface requirements. Planet 5 is nuclear, that's not an issue. 86 food, 84 food, 82 food. Right now it's only losing 1 food per turn. Okay, battle 1 is ready to go, battle 2 is home, battle 3 is home, battle 4 is home, battle 5 is home, battle 6 is not quite home. And planet 4 is a little bit short of fuel. Oh, was that meant to land? I bet this has a full fuel tank. It's supposed to land on Starbase. No, it has all sorts of stuff on there. It has energy, which I don't need. So I've got 6 ships to fuel. And I've got 3,000 fuel. That's not enough. That's nowhere near enough. So 3 ships to fuel. So that cargo ship has to come back to Starbase. Dump that off. Battle 3 actually. Got nothing here. Starbase. Yeah. That's a food surplus. Yeah, there's no way out. Battle 1 has to launch. Waste some more fuel. Battle 1 doesn't even have enough to launch. 4 ships would have been enough. 3 ships would probably been enough. Certainly no point messing around with the 6th. Next turn. 1 of 2027. Run out of fuel and starbursts. Surprised I ran out of fuel and starbase. I thought the population would come down before the fuel ran out. So that was an hour 20. Yeah, rubbish. So one bit of bad luck that would have pushed me over the hour, I think, and then 2 screw-ups.